Hey guys, and welcome back to the Joe Effect. So today I just want to talk about a couple of other different things, not necessarily so much focused on my weight loss. Like I said, this channel is going to definitely be about my journey, and although I'm focused on it, I do have a lot of parts of my life that I'm very excited about and try to stay positive about. So I want to talk about a lot of other different things, and especially some stuff that I struggle with. So I'm going to weigh myself later, and I will come back to this video and show myself. Hopefully I lost some weight, because the first week I lost about 1.7 pounds, not a lot, but it seems like my weight keeps fluctuating and it's not going down. It's being consistent at one, weight at 318, and I'm really hoping that I've lost at least 3 pounds, and like I said, that will motivate me so much, so much more. But you probably can see behind me, I live with other people, my family members and stuff, and the hardest thing about this weight loss journey is going from the habits of everybody else, having cookies and donuts and things always readily accessible to eat, pop one in your mouth, eat this or that, that's not necessarily the greatest thing. I'm not saying we eat horrible all the time. We have vegetables and things like that for dinner, but we eat. And not always going to those things to just satisfy a craving or because I'm bored is the hardest thing. And somebody's always bringing home a dozen Dunkin' Donuts or a bunch of McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, those 4 for $4 deals. Everybody loves those. And I can't expect everybody else to change their lifestyle and do things differently because I have to. They support me and they want to help me. But at the same time, this is something that I have to do for myself. It's a lifestyle change that has to be made on my own. It's not like, they put a gun to my head and made me eat 2 donuts. And this is their life that they've chosen. And this is the life that I've chosen. And when it all boils down to it, support is definitely needed. And that's why I feel like I'm here on YouTube, because it's become so much of a support system for me. Although I can't physically see you guys, but you guys can see me, and the more people that watch make me feel like I can do this. And I'm a creative person, I've always been into spoken word and poetry and things like that, and I haven't done it in a while. And I have to say that I've been in such a low place for so long that YouTube, for some reason, has given me the strength to just pick up a pen again and write. And it's, sorry about that noise, I'm just been jotting down things, writing, and it's been flowing, the poetry. And I'm hoping, I have 2 of my amazing friends that I've been talking about before, Angel and Tina, coming on Saturday, and hopefully we'll be able to share some of our artsy-fartsy side, like I like to call it. I hope nobody gets offended by that, but hopefully we'll collaborate and do something really amazing, and I can share some of that work with you that I've been writing. And yeah, I'm just really excited about that. And I'm hoping that when my grandfather comes back with the battery to the scale, because somehow it died, not that batteries can't die, because obviously they do, but it's just weird that it died right when I started my weight loss journey. But like I was saying before, it's something that I have to learn how to do for myself, because I'm the one who made these choices to keep eating and being unhealthy. And it's nobody else's fault but myself. I have to take accountability for it. And accountability is what is going to set me apart from those who fail and those who succeed. And I truly believe that. And, yeah. So, what I actually wanted to talk about today, I wrote it down. And was my first YouTube hater, guys. I'm like, what? I keep looking the wrong way because I had to switch my iPad around so that the screen can fill up the entire screen when I record, because somebody told me it was just small. So, and I keep looking naturally the other way, and I think it's making me look a little cuckoo crazy bananas. But I got my first YouTube hater, and it's so weird because I knew I was going to get it, and I honestly thought that I was going to get it from the jump. Like, everybody or a majority of people were going to be like, oh, you fat this, you fat that, you need to stop eating this and that. Like, I'm putting myself out there. You didn't ask me to, but I'm doing it. So I know it's going to come from all different, angles, from all different kind of people. But you know, when you put yourself on the internet, you're opening those floodgates to everything and anything. But what surprised me was the person commented, "Oh, cheese sticks and juice, ha ha, nice diet." And I'm like, what? So like he replies, he's like, "It means stop eating so much, you hippo." And I'm like, first of all, what's confusing about this is when you go on places like YouTube, you're searching and looking for things. So when I look for stuff, I'm looking for things that are either going to inspire me, give me ideas, make me feel more confident or stronger, or even people who are going through a struggle so I can feel like I'm a part of some kind of community, that I can be, you know, supportive of them, and their struggle, their journey is going to support me in a way that they may not know. And that's why I love places like YouTube, to be able to express myself this way. So maybe he didn't even search for me, right? Or search for anybody in particular about being fat or weight loss or lupus, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, things like that. Let's say I popped up in the side and said recommended for you. 9 times out of 10, things are recommended for you out of the words that you search or something you've been looking for. So I said, I gotta check out this person. So I go to their page. They have a 1.5-minute video of their feet going to a scale saying, oh, I may be a little bigger than what you may think I am, and that, you know, the number may be surprising. So he gets on the scale, he's 218 pounds. Okay. And then he goes, I'm gonna get ripped. So ripped. Watch how fast I do this. You don't see his face, you see nothing but his feet in the scale. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you because I'm no way in anybody's God or whoever they praise. I'm not perfect in anybody's eyes. But I am not gonna sit here and judge you based off of how you judged me. What I do know is people who judge other people and make assumptions of things like that are people that have issues within themselves. Something has to be wrong in your life, deep down inside, how you feel about yourself, in order for you to come to my page where I'm telling you that I'm struggling with something and I'm having a hard time. For you to make fun of me and tell me what I'm doing is wrong, that I'm a hippo. First of all, I'm fat, okay? I'm going to back up a little bit, see if I can stand up. You know, I'm a big girl. 318 pounds. Okay? So, there's no hiding or denying that, and I'm not trying to. I was a cheerleader in high school. As a big girl, I broke a lot of barriers. I used to split, kick, jump, tumble, all of that shit. Okay? Got tons of respect, but I also got a lot of heat for that shit. Because people don't expect a big girl to do these things. But I wanted it, and I wanted it so bad that I didn't care what anybody thought. So I pushed through and I did what I had to do, and for 4 years, I was a successful cheerleader at Canarsie High School in Canarsie, Brooklyn. So I know if I can make it through that, and I mean, I've had hot coffee and fruit punch thrown at me during games, on away games, because people didn't like the fat girl cheerleader. People calling my name, Joe, you know, trying to belittle me. But my squad, the football players, they all backed me up and they had my back and supported me. And that's what made me stronger, because I knew that people knew that I was about it. And guess what? I'm about it now. So to the person who thinks it's okay to go on other people's pages to mock them or belittle them about the struggles and the things that they're going through, that they have the strength to actually put out there and tell other people about, you have to stop and look in the mirror, because something's deeply wrong with you. You have a lot of things, demons you need to, you know, battle with. Because not only that, you have one video, you're not even showing your face, and you follow like 3 or 4 other people who are 500 pounds and over or under. And I don't know if you were ever a big person, but it seems like you either have a fetish for people who are big, and I don't know what you're doing on their pages, because I'm not wasting my time to go that deep into looking at what you say on other people's pages or channels. But I do know people are gonna say what they want to say. This is my life, my struggle. I did not force you to watch, and I'm not gonna force anybody to watch. You know, I've asked friends on my Instagram page to support me, and people, you know, I first started and said, I don't know if anybody cares, but I think I want to document my weight loss journey. And, you know, people were saying, go for it, I'll support you. And I think maybe like 2 or 3 people supported me. I have 15 subscribers. One is my fiance, One is my little cousin, like 2 of my friends. I'm really not even sure. And if more people are supporting me, that's wonderful and thank you. But I just find it so odd that people rather support somebody who's already so supported, that your support really, at that point, it's like, okay, thank you, but why couldn't you support me when I really needed your support? And when it boils down to it, there's so many people in your life that like to say things that are very convenient and sound very good coming from their mouth, or should I say, from their fingertips typing on some kind of social media platform. But when it really boils down to it, who got your back? You gotta make sure you got your own back. I gotta make sure that those donuts and those cookies back there are not going into my system, because I am accountable for myself. Whether you like it and whether you don't like it, that's not my problem. But what I do know is I'm going to have highs and I'm going to have lows, ups, downs, in-betweens, all that. But at the end of the day, this is my life and my body. I know that I'm dealing with lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, diabetes, just so much stuff on my plate. And that does not mean that that's a death notice or a death sentence. I have to keep pushing through. If I want it bad enough, it's going to happen. And I want it. I'm having a lot of struggles with figuring out food and things like that. It's like I have the knowledge. I've educated myself. I've looked on all these platforms and everything. YouTube, Google, you know, my nutritionist. But it ain't as easy as you think it is. And maybe it is. But my situation is a little different. But I'm going to keep working on it. And I'm going to try to be the best version of me that I can be. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to try to come back a little later. Hopefully he gets the battery for the scale. And I can show you guys. Crossing my fingers, I went from 318 to a little lower. Something. And then Saturday the 22nd. I said the 21st before, and I'm a retard. Hello. 22nd, my 2 great friends will be here. Gonna record, hopefully, a few videos because they have such great equipment. And I just want to make quality videos, and I have tons of ideas and things I want to talk about. So, please like, please subscribe, please comment. Please share my story if you can. I really want to, you know, I don't understand, and I'm happy for the girl, but there's a girl who started around the same time as me, and she's got over 1,100, 1,200 followers, subscribers. I keep saying followers. This is not Instagram. I know everybody's journey is different, and I just want to reach more people. I want more of a community, you know. So, and being that, and I'm not trying to give you guys this long sad story, but I am applying for disability because even though I can stand up and walk a little bit, I can't walk very far, very long. I can't do a lot of things. I could not sit at a desk for hours on end working. I could not stand up for more than 2-3 minutes working. I cannot work anymore. I used to work with children, you know, in the art department, you know, different things like that, in an after-school program, and I used to be in a performance group. I just can't physically do those things anymore. I'm hoping and praying that YouTube is that place, that outlet that helps me be inspired and inspires other people, so I can continue flourishing and being the butterfly that I am, you know, because I haven't picked up a pen in, I'd say, over a year to write any kind of poetry, any kind of spoken word, anything from my heart. And I went and I bought a book that I thought that was going to inspire me, like, oh, this is such a pretty book, I'm going to write. I haven't written one time in it. Oh, I did write one time. It was nothing of substance. Today, I woke up, I've had this burst of life. I feel like YouTube is becoming something so meaningful to me, and I've only got 15 subscribers. I can only imagine what could happen if I actually had more. You know, my small goal right now is to try to get 100. I would like to get 1,000. And of course, who wouldn't want to become even bigger than that? But I like to set short-term goals. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you for tuning into the Joe Effect. I'll come back a little later, hopefully, with a great number, a few pounds lighter. And peace, light, and love to you all.